Hi everyone, today I'm going to teach you how to use multiple file upload on your reactive OutSystems application. Let's jump right into it. We will be using a forge component called Reactive Multiple File Upload, and the first thing you will notice when you download it is that it has two versions of the upload widget. One that uses a temporary table and does a lot of stuff for us, and the second version, which is the most similar to the OutSystems File Upload widget, which just gives you the binary files and then you can do whatever you want with them. And this video is about this second one. So we will try to replicate the demo of the forge component to teach you exactly how to use it. So let's jump right into Service Studio. I have here already both the component and the demo, but we want to create a new application from scratch. And let's click on it. Next, Reactive Web App. And we can put multiple file upload demo, YouTube demo. This is fine. And let's create our module. Now we need to add a screen and it can be completely empty. And this can be called multiple file upload demo. Okay, let me copy this thing and put here on the title, just add some spaces. Yeah, good enough. Now, the first thing we need obviously is the dependencies. And we can search for multiple file upload, and here we have it. Now, because we want to use the component with the binary files, we want to click on this one, and I would also add this loading animation because the component already gives us a sample loading animation that we can use, and so I want that as well. Let's refresh all the dependencies and apply. Now I will just put here the block so that we can check what are all of the inputs and events that we have. And the first one is here, the file type, and we will leave a link in the video description so that you can check all the available file types. But in here you can limit the user to select just images, for example, just PDFs or a combination, or you can also leave it to all possible file types. So this is just so that when the user clicks on the widget, he can only select a few type of files. In our case, we want just images, so image/*. Then we have MaxFileSize, and this is the maximum size of the file in bytes. And for example, you can use this for emails to limit the size of the files that the user uploads. In our case, we can just use a client variable, just a local variable of the screen, MaxFileSize, and it's just a long integer, maximum size of the uploaded files. And we should put it here. Then we have MaxNumberOfFiles, and in here you can set the maximum number of files that the user can upload in a single upload instance. And this is important because, for example, if you want to limit the user to upload, let's say, 3 files, you cannot simply put 3 in here because the user can click on the widget, upload 3 files, then after submitting, click again and upload another 3 files, for example. And so if you want to really limit it to just 3 files in total, you need to disable the element, the component, after you have reached that maximum number of files. I can show you that also in a bit. So for now, we can also create a local variable, MaxNumberOfFiles. Maximum number of files that the user can upload in a single instance. And again, we should put it here. Finally, the is enabled, and this is what the name implies. So when this is true, the input, the widget will accept new files. When it's false, the widget will be disabled. Oh, sorry. Okay, and we put it here as well. Now, for the events, we have the OnFileUpload that will run whenever a single file is uploaded, or we should say it will be triggered for every file that is uploaded. Then we have the OnFileUploadError, and this is again whenever there is an error uploading a file, this event will be triggered. And keep in mind that this doesn't stop the rest of the files from being uploaded. For example, if we have a maximum file size and the user selects a lot of files and only one of them is above the limit of the file size, this event will be triggered, but the rest of the files will be uploaded normally, and they will trigger the OnFileUpload. And finally, we have the OnUploadStart that we can use, for example, to display an animation while the files are loading. Let's start here with the OnFileUpload. We can select a new client action, and on the file upload we have a few inputs. We have the file name, the file size, the file MIME type. So this is the type of file, the type of the file. So for example, if it's an image, it can display, it can say that it's a JPEG or an SVG, for example. Then we have the binary file itself, and finally the number of files to upload. And this variable will tell us how many files did the user select in this upload instance. And so with this, we can also enable or disable the animations. For example, when the OnFileUploadStart is triggered, we can begin an animation. And then we can control the number of files that we have already processed and check if it is below or it's equal to the number of files to upload. If it's equal, we can, for example, just disable then the animation. I will create here a list, files list, and this will have, it's going to be a record list, a list of records, and we will have the file name, then the file size in long integer, the MIME type, this should be text, then this one will be the binary file, binary data, and that's it. And in here we can put an append to our files list, and the element will be file binary data, MIME type, file name, and file size. Cool. And I like to call this one append file. Cool. Then we can put here, we can create a variable for the animation. We still don't have the animation on the screen, but we want to have a boolean to toggle between having the animation on the screen or not. So let's create is loading, and it's true while uploading files. uploading files. Yeah, and it should start as false. We will make it true whenever we have to trigger the file upload, the upload start event, as I said. And for now, we can do something like, oh, sorry, is loading will be true if the number of files to upload is equal to, is different to this length. Then we have to keep in mind that we can do multiple uploads, and so in a bit we will have to change these, but just for now, as a placeholder, let's leave it there. Continuing with our events, I will add now the OnUploadError. This will be just a simple one. We can put a message here, generic error message, and it can be an error. But we have some input, so maybe we can just put as well here the file name, and file name plus file size and then the file size. Error message. Cool. And in this one, we should keep in mind and also disable the loading. Other files might still be uploading, but for now we again just disable it, and then we will see what we can do. So disable is loading. Finally, OnUploadStart, new client action, and this will be the place to make our loading start. So true. Okay. Then we can put here our animation. And as I said, the component already has a loading animation, so we can put is loading here. Then we can put an input for all of these variables. Oh, not an expression, sorry. I want to put an input. Maybe if I put a form, then it will be automatic. Yep, this one, and is enabled. I don't need the save button, so for now I will delete it. But now we have MaxFileSize, MaxNumberOfFiles, and the is enabled. I just want to put a small margin here on the top. Margin top base. Cool. I think for now we already have a lot, but before publishing, we need a place to see the results. And so let's put here a gallery on the side to check the results. We can put everything that we have here already in this column, and then we can call this upload settings form form, a lot of typos. And then here on the side, let's put a gallery. And this list will be our files list. Yeah, I should have thought about this before. Let me just find here the lightbox. Yeah, it's in here, cool. So we can put here the lightbox, and going here into the widget, we can put the source, our file list, and then in the images, we have our binary. It's not a local image, binary data, and files, current file, binary data. And this should be enough for now. So yeah, now I think we are ready and we can publish to check what will happen. All right, we are back. The publish already went through. Now let's open this one in the browser. And I've just realized that we have forgotten all of the default values for here, for our variables. So the input is disabled and we don't have a max file size. So let's put that in before we can test the application. As max file size, I have here a number prepared. It's quite a large number. Then max number of files, we can put 5, for example, and then this enabled, I want it to be default as true. Let's publish again, and it's done. So let's open it in the browser again. Okay, now it's better looking. We have our input already enabled and the default values are all here. Let's upload a few files. I have already some images here. Let me click on them and upload. As you can see, we are uploading 3 images altogether. And here they are, a few Formula 1 pictures. So you can see that it's really simple. You just have the binary files, you just gather the binary files with the event, and then you can do with them wherever you want. We could, for example, have here also a delete button. So let's do that. I will add an icon here. We can put it right in here. It will give us a warning then, but that's not an issue. Trash, it's here. Then we should involve these two in a container. Oops, sorry, in a container. And image div, and we can put this one with display flex just to make them side by side. It's okay. I don't really mind the looks of it for now. Make it smaller and then link this one to a new client action. That will be the delete. This will be called delete file and removes the current file from the files list. Okay, now remove from the files list with the position being the current position, current row number. Okay, and we can try this one. It's done. Let's go. Let's upload our files. Open, and now we have here the delete, and I can delete one, delete another one, and just for the sake of it, upload the same 3, and we should have this one duplicated. Yeah, cool. Now we have here highlighted again the thing that I said would happen. So because we did 2 uploads one after the other, now our loading variable is not correct. Let's fix that. And to do it, we can create a local variable which is called number of uploaded files, and this will be number of files already uploaded in this upload instance. And so this will store the number of files that have been uploaded in a single upload moment, let's say. And so on our file upload, instead of looking into the length, we should look into the number of uploaded files. And it should be something like number of uploaded files is less than the number of files to upload. So this will have the amount of files that we have uploaded already, and these are the number of files that will be uploaded in this instance. And so we should also, for every file, increment this value. So the number of uploaded files should be equal to the number of uploaded files plus 1. And the thing that we are missing now is that we should reset this value for every new upload. And in here we can put increment number of uploaded files. Now on the upload start, besides the is loading, we should put the number of uploaded files as 0. Disable number of uploaded files. Okay, let's publish. Let's open in the browser. Now I can upload our 3 files again, and if I do another upload, we will not have our loading animation anymore. And I can delete a few of them and upload again, and no issues. So this is really cool. Now let's put let me check the size of the files, downloads, and I have here it's 14 megs and 10 megs. So if I put the files as 10 megs maximum, so I would say that I need to put it something like this. And with this, I can upload this one, but I will not be able to upload this one. Yeah, this one is too large because they are 14 Ks. So if I try to upload the 3 files, we will see that I will get the error message, but one file will still be uploaded. Yeah, it's easier if I just, for example, refresh and show you without any files here. So let me change this again to the 10 case and upload the 3, and we will have the error, but one file will still be uploaded. Finally, there is one last thing that we need to test, which is the max number of files. And so, for example, if I put it to 2, we will see that we will, if we try to upload more than 2 files, it will upload the first 2 that it finds, and then it will stop. So if I go here, click on our 3 files and hit open, just the first 2 will be uploaded. And that's it. We will see you on the next video. Thanks.